Alright, and here we go into game 1 of Killanator and Sneak versus Veen and Lazy.
Starting on Smashville, it's pretty common for Lazy. I know he really likes this stage, as well as Battlefield are his two favorites. A little odd for a Little Mac player, obviously. But I mean, pretty simple start. All four of these players are super safe, super smart. So I don't think we're going to see anything too janky too quickly, even though it is Villager and Pacman. So you never know.
Now, we saw at the beginning there...
already got the pocket.
Oh, wow, that could be very powerful. We see Sneak almost getting his shield broken at the very, very beginning. Oh, wow, what a wonderful spike from Veen at random chance.
And then a forward smash on Pacman. Now, interestingly enough, we all know that... that was a great stage spike. So, obviously, Villager got nerfed in doubles, but because he's playing against a Pacman, the nerfs aren't the same because it nerfs friendly fire, correct?
Right, yeah, it's not just doubles fire in general.
Yeah. So if it's thrown out by an opponent like a Ness, PK Thunder, or any of Pacman's aerial or special moves, it's going to be able to use the same amount of formula that you normally would.
Right, I believe it's either 1.4 or 1.5 times.
We're going to get the stream fixed for you guys in just a second. We're trying to get the game up.
We're seeing Lazyboredom actually being kind of a stock tank right here. 3 stocks in total at 120%.
Well, I don't know if you've seen too much of him in Side 7 when they were teaming, but that's what they would commonly do, is Side would play Rob and just be the try-hard go-ahead, whereas Lazy would stay in stock tank and would just save time and space that way. Because, I mean, at that point, you're just going to rack up KO punches faster, and, you'll be able to do more damage quickly and take out really super quick stocks.
Right. It's interesting to see, we don't see Little Max, able to do so much on the stage. We see a lot of them trying to dance around the edges, not get thrown off, those sorts of things. But when your opponents are preoccupied with your teammate, right, you can do all sorts of stuff that would normally be a lot more risky.
Absolutely. That's the beauty of doubles. So many weaknesses are hidden because of, I like the double KO there from Sneak. Quality work from that Pacman. That was a hydrant and the back air kill. Even this matchup really quickly. They were behind just a little bit, but I mean, in doubles, one stock is not really a lead.
Right. And you can see blue teams at pretty high percents for each of them. One little F-smash from, Little Mac, there we go. Almost got the KO.
You asked for it and you received. Oh my lord, Veen.
Veen
absolute
going all out on
savage. What a read.
Veen been getting progressively better at these ledge traps.
Absolutely. And he's such a great fundamental player as well, so he sees these moments where he's like, he can catch the up tilt roll, he can, have the axe ready with the tree, obviously, the dash attack off that platform there where you can just throw that as possible. Oh my god, Lazy. Savage.
Wow. Now, I'm not quite sure. Oh, and with the hydrant pocketed, I really don't know what Killanator is supposed to do here.
Well, he can do that.
Wow, that was so unexpected. All right. Wow. Oh, there's another hydrant to take care of. Super powerful weapon, actually.
Yeah, it's super interesting in the Villager, the Villager Pacman meta. It just makes so much sense. That's where that's coming from. I heard a stream double up. I was very confused.
Oh. All right. So, interesting, we actually got to the one-on-one here. I wasn't expecting this once I saw that double-up B kill from Little Mac, but...
Ooh, those hitboxes.
Ends up being incredibly close to the game. Not sure what the pocket was there for. Maybe to try and stop any sort of...
neutral B hijinks.
I was thinking maybe more like a neutral air hijinks, because you would get that super armor, right?
Oh, there's super armor in the pocket. That's interesting.
Isn't there? I can't remember anymore.
That was very clutch to take out that 2v1. You saw the two hydrants side by side, and it's just so dangerous when you see that scenario occur, because if you have the Villager pocket, it's very interesting. What will happen is it loses all HP, or percentage, if you will, that a hydrant normally has, and then immediately goes to 0. And so what Villager can do at that point is that they want to create an edge guard scenario. If they down tilt a pocketed hydrant at the edge, it's going to just sit there and bounce the entire time, and then you'll be able to cover the other get up options.
I see.
That's what our own J-Dog and KH1 Calm 2 used to nearly beat 0 in bracket.
Right.
In their doubles match was just pocketed hydrants everywhere.
Yeah, 0 and 6 WX.
To the stream, singles will be starting at, I want to say around 3. Oh, no, it's already 3 now. I'd say probably 4 at this point. We're on round 3, which is 8 of doubles, so we've got a little bit of time to go.
Right. Now, in the second match, I'm not quite sure what stage I'd like to see. There's such a strange mix of characters that you can't quite say, I'll go to Battlefield, because what about Little Mac? He kind of has a little bit of those struggles there.
Lazy Jared loves Battlefield. It's his favorite starter pick.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he likes to mess around with the side platforms, a lot of side Bs, get that armor going.
Okay.
It's pretty effective. I like this a lot, though, because all these characters benefit quite a bit from this. This flat stage. Everything else is already in a perfect scenario for all these projectiles to work. Little Mac can just run around. It's really interesting. We'll see who's able to take advantage of it. It was their counter pick, so I think it'll work a little bit better for them.
Right. I definitely think this will be a solid stage for Ness if he's able to get any projectiles out.
Oh, the hydrant. That was so low, too. That's the danger of a pocketed hydrant. Like, we've seen it, and it's nerfed now, obviously, as a friendly fire scenario. But as we mentioned, this is not the same situation.
Right. Now we see Sneak getting a good edge guard on Veen doing the backwards yo-yo.
Such a quality edge guard.
Veen doing a good job of getting back on stage, and oh wow, spiked into the trampoline. But Pacman's got a pretty good defense against spikes.
Absolutely. I mean, it doesn't help the fact that Veen's villager is a certified savage.
All right, we see him with the axe here, chop the tree once. Oh, gets the back throw on Pacman.
Oh, the tree! Yo, if a tree falls on Final Destination, you can obviously hear it.
And we see here that red team has all 6 stocks available, and blue team's halfway there or halfway down, right?
Yeah.
So I think they've got a pretty decisive
They're
victory.
definitely in a Bon Jovi situation. They're halfway there already to death, and this is not good. Especially because they're so even the first game was.
Right.
This is a quality counter pick.
All
those neutral airs.
Good job. Villager's neutral air super quick. Oh!
But we live in Villager. Villager's really interesting because his weight's not that great, but he can live to such great lengths in doubles. I've seen it so often where a Villager will live to 120, 140.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, and he gets the fully charged bowling ball off on Ness. Quick kill.
This is a massacre.
And they got all the rage on their side. Lazy's about to get another KO punch.
Oh, I like that. So I don't know if you saw Killanator off on the side there. He set up a trampoline in front of him to try and catch Lazy, and it did work because what he'll do is he'll set the trampoline in front of him and then sit and charge his fruit. Right. And what it'll do is as Lazy runs in, he'll hit the trampoline and then be basically nullified because Little Mac aerials. There's some use to him, but if you're caught off guard in that scenario, it's not going to be that great.
Right, that actually is a really nice setup. Oh, and Veen getting the last kill there on Pacman. It's just Sneak left. He needs to take out 4 stocks.
He's going to have trouble getting back, period.
Lazy B trying to catch him with that down smash. Oh!
My God, that was a counter pick for the ages.
That was really, really good.
Now, obviously, everything up until top 8 is going to be obviously best 2 out of 3. We're going to be seeing at that point, we're going to go best 3 of 5. I'm interested. What do you think the counter pick is for Veen and Kill? Because I know they like Town and City.
And for a sneaking kill?
Yes.
Yeah. I think Town and City would be a really solid pick. But I'm really thinking that they're going to want some way to get away from Villager's onslaught of projectiles, right? The way in which it's covering Little Mac so far is just devastating.
Yeah, because it's right above the head, Because with Little Mac's dash, he ducks down and he gets under so many things. And so you have Fares and Bears going over the entire time, so if you try to jump around Little Mac, you're going to be sniped off the side from Villager.
Right.
It is interesting to see. I know Veen does like the blue high Villager. Okay. And because he's on red team, he's stuck with his unfamiliar colors.
Right.
It's not anything for the match, but I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah, can't pick Chillager.
Chillager.
You know what I think honestly might be the best decision for Killanator is to go for Pacman. Or sorry, he is Pacman. Go for Game&Watch. He's been picking up his Game&Watch secondary, right? And we've seen a lot of these kills on them have been from pocketed hydrants. I think just taking that advantage away from the opposing team altogether might be the best decision. Yeah, it's not a bad idea because you've seen so many kills now from that pocketed hydrant, and it's just such a wild card that either team is in a really bad situation when the pocketed hydrant's out. All right, we're about to see where they're going to go right here. Going back to FD. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought the first Oh, here we go. All right, looks like Killanator's thought it through. He doesn't want that Hydra to go out, doesn't want the neutral bees or the keys or anything like that to fall into the wrong hands, quite literally.
It's not going to be as effective, obviously, but you can still see the Villager Game&Watch hijinks.
Right.
Bucket's not going to one-hit KO anymore, but it'll still do a solid chunk of damage.
Right. It should be a pretty guaranteed kill on Little Mac because of the hit angle of it.
Right.
All right, looks like they're thinking about Battlefield. I kind of agree with this. It'll give Villager a lot less space to work with, albeit Lazy will like it a lot more. But I think it's a really good decision to make. And here we go, going straight into Battlefield. All right, and we see Veen making good use of the platforms by throwing that potted plant off.
I love that dash attack, like just concept.
It's super
really
cool.
interesting.
All right, now we've seen Veen already hit Lazy at least once. I think that's going to happen a little bit more often. Oh, wow, that charge down smash.
I think Game&Watch Little Mac is actually really interesting. Obviously, Little Mac has got the frame advantage against Game&Watch,
right?
But most of his moves are going to send him at awful angles. Think about a down tilt, the back air. The back air is so strong. Kill really likes the forward air as well, so that's going to do them a lot of favors. Obviously, they're already in a great scenario. See, I don't like this. The team synergy isn't looking as great for Red Team as it was before.
Yeah, and I think a little bit is because, like I was saying before, Veen has been hitting Little Mac. Little Mac's been kind of in their face, but Veen hasn't really been able to get past the platforms and things like that. But here we're seeing some good combos from Red Team. Red Team rules. All right, now both...
Ooh, I like that side B. Armoring straight through the turtle. That's smart. Because that turtle has got so many hitboxes on it, and it's a really interesting move in general. The snipe from the turnips, though.
It's really powerful, but unfortunately, I found out recently the last hit only does 3%, so it's pretty unsafe on shield.
Really?
Yeah.
Now we do have a KO punch. Oh boy.
Oh, the yo-yo.
Oh no, the weight of Game&Watch.
Yeah, we got a very light team here for blue team. KO punch should KO at like 20 for either character.
Now that was effective getting rid of the KO punch right away. Very smart maneuver by Game&Watch. You don't want to have that out for too long. The invincibility of the up smash is playing into effect there. A lot of villagers like to come down with a down air, and so they'll be able to, obviously keep track of things a little bit easier with that invincible up smash.
Right. Veen doing a good job of getting back on stage and protecting Lazy. Lazy trying to get in there, but Game&Watch, his up smash, he's stopping all movement. Ooh, good side B from Lazy, pushing Ness off the stage. This is right where they want him. Oh, but they couldn't quite follow up.
Oh, the raw forward smash.
Wow, the
Fan
double
of that.
smash from Red Team. Veen getting out that axe.
And just like that. Oh, up tilt? No deaths, unfortunately. Good
Nice
back air, but that's not going to be enough, obviously.
All right, Killanator taking stage control right there in the middle of the stage. Oh, tries to run past and kill Lazy. Oh, and gets the second up smash.
Wow, Veen still has all three stocks. I didn't realize that. The stock tank is real right now.
Yeah, Villager can be very effective as a stock tank in some teams. And we see here Lazy's been in the front a lot this game. Unlike the first game where we were talking about how Lazy was doing the stock tank.
Right.
This time Lazy is really aggressive, using his F-tilt to space out the opponents. And Veen's just been sitting there, trying not to soak up any big hits.
I like that attempt at least. So what you saw there was a Lloyd Rocket go out and then Sneak batted it backwards. Oh my god. Only you can prevent forest fires. This is a bad situation.
And there we see Veen just dragging Killanator off stage. So much advantage for Red Team.
4 stocks to 1. This is a bad scenario. We saw this last time, obviously, with was it the Ness that was in the one away?
Yes, it was the Ness that was the last one alive.
Right. And now we have the opposite with Kill having to... Oh boy, that was the shield pressure. Having to take 4 stocks with Game&Watch is not a good scenario you want to be in.
Almost a super nice team combo from Red Team.
I would have liked to see an up B there from Kill, but, or not from Kill, but from Lazy.
Yeah.
That super armor is so dangerous in doubles because it eliminates so many of your options.
Right. Now, I wonder what you can do with that tree on the top platform there. If it'll just cover some of the platform or if it'll cover all of it.
As it falls?
As it falls, yeah.
I'd be willing to say it would cover most of the forward. That is the combos. The dash attack into Lloyd Rocket. That was absolutely beautiful. Veen really knows his character so well.
He really does. Oh, what a good up smash from Veen. I'm really surprised it didn't hit. Nice. Good side B from Lazy.
All right,
Taking
good
the
job for red team there. After having an interesting game 1, they turned it around and obviously were able to clutch out 2 and 3. That was quality work.